Welcome to Scott Ransopher's Poetry Podcast, where I read and discuss my poems. I'm Scott Ransopher. Today I'll be talking about French is a difficult language. Let's get started. In 2001, I wrote and typed French is a difficult language. In 2020, I did a really long video of French is a difficult language on YouTube, but I wanted to do it with my friend. French is a difficult language, she would have said. All you ever want to do is lick my breast. And I would have said, that's not true. I only want to get you to not wear a bra. She would have said, well, if I don't, my nipples show. And besides, when I wear a sweater, it hurts them. And I would have said, so instead of wearing a sweater, why don't you put on one of your sexy camomile tops? And she would have said, you can't wear camomile. That's something you make tea out of. And I would have said, oh, come on, you know what I mean. In 2022, I did another really long video for TikTok, but again, I wanted to do it with my friend. I would have said, all you ever want to do is lick my breasts. And she would have said, that's not true. Only want to get you to not wear a bra. I would have said, well, if I don't, my nipples show. And besides, when I wear a sweater, it hurts them. And she would have said, so instead of wearing a sweater, why don't you put on one of your sexy camomile tops? And I would have said, you can't wear camomile. That's something you make tea out of. And she would have said, oh, come on, you know what I mean. French is a difficult language, now on Amazon Collect Poems, Volume 1, 1995 through 2001. Kindle, paperback, and hardcover. Brings us to the end of this episode. Hope French is a difficult language. As always, thanks for listening to Scott Ransopher's Poetry Podcast.